Well, championship morning rolls along at Centennial College where the 2026 OSBA High School Basketball Championships continue with our second men's Trillium quarterfinal. The 11 a.m. tip features two programs battling through opposite sides of the divisions, now colliding with a spot in the semifinals on the line. Out of the West Division, it's Brampton City Prep Provincial finishing the regular season fourth in the West, a team that has relied heavily on the leadership and production of Delvin Ugbataman. He's been the heartbeat of this Brampton group all year long. He's capable of impacting the game in multiple ways, whether it's attacking the rim, controlling the pace, or providing the kind of physical presence that becomes even more valuable in postseason basketball. Standing across from them, a program that carved out its own path through the East Division, Jay Addison. Fourth in the East, arrives with a clear focal point of Soren Nicholson. He's been the offensive catalyst for Jay Addison all season. He's comfortable carrying the scoring load while creating opportunities for his teammates. When Addison is at its best, it's usually because Nicholson has found his rhythm early, and Brampton City Prep will have it, but throw it out of bounds. Isiosa Ogbewe with the first turnover of the game. The divisions no longer matter, the records no longer matter. It's about execution, composure, and who can rise to the moment when the stakes are the highest. J.J. Evison, Haley Hopkinson here with you on this Thursday morning. And another turnover the other way, 2-on-1. Dennett, foul called as Bryce Dennis goes up for the first 2 points.
Well, Bryce Dennis was just named to the second team All-Star squad. Definitely a super impressive player who always pushes the pace and attacks the basket, so see how quickly he can get going in this one.
More of a playmaker is Bryce Dennis, averaging 5 assists per game as he rattles out the first free throw. First foul, Elias Miller-Zabar for Jay Addison. Picks it up just 15 seconds into the contest. Dennis, the same result on the second, 0 for 2 to start the game from the free throw line. Cassidy Garrick hands it off, looking baseline, that's swallowed up by Ogbewe. Bryce Dennis works back to the middle of the floor. Picked up by Miller-Zabar, and he gives it up. Cole Laren swings it. Outside, Laren from deep. Leaves it short. Loose ball saved right to Ogbewe for 2.
That was good quick hands.
Here comes Cassidy Garrick. He gives it up to Jackson Hawk. Poking and prodding. It's Soren Nicholson now. He leaves it. Garrick back to Nicholson. Beautiful give and go. Couldn't complete it. Ogbewe with the rebound. Settled down up top. Ugbataman swings it. Ugbataman, by the way, playing with his jersey inside out at the moment. Here he is from distance. That's off the mark. The Jaguars out and on the run. Hawk elevates, no good. Second chance, can't connect. Hawk with the third chance. 4 straight chances for the Jaguars. And it's Soren Nicholson who finally puts the rock through the hoop. A distance 3, Ugbataman finds the bottom. Miller-Zabar, top side. Ubukanle to Miller-Zabar, stripped down low by Dennis. Cole Laren drops it off. Dennis looking inside, kick out. Kingston Ayers threw that when he was alone under the basket, but Ugbataman gets 2. A long shot off the front of the iron and into the hands of Dennis. Here comes Ugbataman. They swing it wide open. Cole Laren misses. Rebound tracked down by Jackson Hawk. Miller-Zabar all the way to the rack. Dump off. Hawk blocked at the top. Second chance, he'll use the glass.
That's perfect right there. There's good defense from BCP, but...
Laren running the floor. Trapped on the perimeter. Hawk into the open space in the painted area. Fouls called against Kingston Airs. So Jackson Hawk to the line. Hawk averaging a shade over 12 points per game to go along with 7 boards and 2 assists in the regular season.
He had 14 points in their win over JCM to get to this game right here, so definitely doing a good job of staying involved, but obviously hoping to get even a bigger one, but he's doing a great job staying down in the paint.
Hawks 2 for 2, 4 points now in the game, 9-6, BCP ahead. Bryce Dennis dismisses his assignment. Couldn't connect on the mid-range floater. Comes away with the strip. It's a 3-on-0. Dennis elevates, tucks, and finger roll finish.
Well, this team definitely not giving up on plays too early, and they really thrive in transition, and we're already seeing tons of that.
The Jaguars out on the perimeter, all 5 of them. Inside, Hawk. And Bryce Dennis is going to be called for the foul. Dennis had 16 points in BCP Provincial's Sweet 16 win over Ascend Prep. Finished the regular season with a 10-7 record. Talked to Coach Elvis Dennis just before this. He says the vibe he gets from his team is that they're ready for any challenge. He knows the toughness that Jay Addison's going to bring. Just 3 bench players this morning for Brampton City Prep. Hawk misses the pair, 11-6, BCP ahead, nearly halfway through the first quarter. Isiosa Ogbewe dances with it, gives it up. Bataman to down low, looking for the fancy lob pass, and Ogbewe loses it out of bounds. A little too early to be going for fancy stuff like that. Cassidy Garrick takes the handoff. Rather, that's Ubukanle dumping it off to Hawk.
It's a crazy pass, but the end result's still the same.
Dennis threw 5 blue jerseys, almost had the and one, but he'll go to the line for 2. Jackson Hawk picks up his first. Team second. Back irons the first. Bryce Dennis 0 of 3 so far from the charity stripe, leaving 3 points at the line.
Yeah, and it's clear to see that already in this game, and probably will continue, that he drives really hard to the basket, and he's always trying to push the pace, so he's surely going to end up in some contact as well. So trying to figure out this free throw line in the first quarter is going to be important.
He'll get a redo on that free throw, lane violation. And he connects. 3 points for Bryce Dennis, 1 field goal and a single free throw. 12-8, BCP ahead of Jay Addison. Jackson Hawk takes the handoff to the corner. Attacking baseline, kicking it back out. Ubukanle was the target, but it drifted by him and out of bounds. BCP with a chance to extend this 4-point lead. The kick out. Ubadaman, no. Gets his own rebound. Swings it. Airs. Back to Ubadaman. And 1. Delvin Ugbataman was the catalyst of all of that play. He shot it from the corner, got his own rebound, gave it up, but then instead of watching, found the open space and completed the and one.
Yeah, that was insanely impressive play. Way too much contact on that one.
Ibakunle picks up his first, team's third. Both team with one more foul to give.
And it already makes sense why they're just trying to make sure Jackson Hawk doesn't have any unnecessary ones, because already in this game he's a big important piece, and surely it will remain like that.
Garrick to the rack with the left, that swirls around and out. Behind the back goes Ayers. He kicks it. Laren outside. Dennis. Back iron. The touchdown pass intended for Hawk. Hits the baseline. OSBA branded. Timeout on the floor. 14-8, BCP ahead. Stick with us. You're watching the OSBA Men's Trillium quarterfinal action.
We built this for Canadian Hoops fans. From rising youth talent to Team Canada stars, follow it all in one spot. Talk hoops, share takes, earn points, and unlock exclusive rewards all in one place. Score a trip to watch your favorite Canada basketball athlete, sign gear, exclusive merch, and VIP moments with your favorite players. From every province, for every player. This is for us. It's easier if we just show you.
We're about to get all up?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, 6-point lead for Brampton City Prep, who have left 5 points at the free throw line here in the first quarter in this OSBA Men's Trillium quarterfinal number 2. By the way, you'll see Delvin Ugbataman wearing his jersey inside out. That is so he can match his teammates, because he brought his away jersey. So no number here for Ugbataman, who attacks, draws the double team, gives it up. The ball settles down with Ogbewe. Now Bryce Dennis kicks it out to get it right back. What good defense from Jay Addison. Ugbataman sidesteps a defensive closeout, couldn't connect.
Yeah, that was great defense from Jay Addison, especially with how much BCP had movement off the ball, just running around, but Jay Addison staying diligent with it.
Ibakunle spins, back to the basket, kicks it to the corner. Hawk for 3, no. Loose ball, tracked down by Ibakunle. He elevates, leaves it short, and that's settled down by Ugbataman. Bryce Dennis tucks it, and he draws another foul. He'll go back to the free throw line for free throws 5 and 6. Bryce Dennis just 1 of 4 so far.
Yeah, these ones are definitely going to be some important ones. Just trying to shake off the first couple of missed ones.
Darren Janjo picks up his first. No more fouls to give for Jay Addison as Dennis misses another. Dennis now up to 4 points in the game. 7-point lead. The keep, the tuck, Nicholson couldn't connect. Second chance opportunity is good. Darren Janjo following up the play. Spot up shot from the corner, no good. Quickly, the Jaguars on the run. The power play. Garrick turns it over. Ogbewe into the lane and with the left. Cassidy Garrick hands it off. Janjo now top side for Nicholson. Looking inside. Janjo No. Bottom on. Over the timeline. Gives it up. The ball keeps swinging. Right back to Ogbiwi. No good. Jump ball. Tied up right there under the basket. It's going to go with Jay Addison. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in the opening 10. So we get another substitution. Malachi Wall into the game. What's the type of stuff we can expect to see from Wall late in this 2 minutes left in the first?
Yeah, well, he's someone who definitely has a great three-point shot, and we're seeing him really kind of wait around the perimeter there. So whether it's a three-point shot or just attacking some of the gaps that he may find.
Ibukunle gets it done right beside the basket.
Right, that'll work too. Both teams doing a lot of work down and around the paint. Not seeing too many three-pointers on either side of the ball right now, but
Bottom on can't respond. We got another jump ball forced there right under Jay Addison's basket. This time it's going to stick with BCP as Cole Laren checks in. Quickly in, Guman off the mark. Jackson Hawk swallows up the board. 1:30 to go in the opening 10. BCP ahead 17-12. Shot is up. Front iron. BCP on the run. Laren accepts the pass. Sees a lane. Gets to the rack. Leaves it short. Bottom on can't connect on the second chance. And now Wall has it. 1:05 to go. 17-12. It's a 5-point lead. Wall forced back to the timeline by Dennis. Gets back inside, kicks to the corner. Jackson Hawk from just beside the elbow connects.
that was a great shot right there. A little more mid-range from him, and that's amazing. We're seeing a whole lot of different stuff from Jackson Hawk.
45 seconds left in the first quarter of this men's Trillium quarterfinal number 2. Bryce Dennis navigating tight space, kicks it out. That's off the mark from the hands of Guman. And now Wall lobs, broken up by Bryce Dennis. 30 seconds to go. BCP into the front court. Jump stop. Couldn't connect. Rebound swallowed up by Janjo. And now Jay Addison will hold for the final possession of the first quarter. Soren Nicholson held to just 2 points in the opening 10. Ibukunle, no good. Out of bounds, going to stay with Jay Addison. They can get a catch and shoot or maybe a single dribble here.
Yep.
Kingston Ayers checks back in.
That gets some good height just in case they do have a quick shot. He's 6'4", so.
Quickly, Nicholson lets it fly, and he hits it. It's a 2, but it counts. 1 point game after 10. BCP ahead of Jay Addison. We'll step aside for the quarter break. Don't go anywhere.
We built this for Canadian hoops fans. From rising youth talent to Team Canada stars, follow it all in one spot. Talk hoops, share takes, earn points, and unlock exclusive rewards all in one place. Score a trip to watch your favorite Canada basketball athlete, sign gear, exclusive merch, and VIP moments with your favorite players. From every province, for every player. This is for us. It's easier if we just show you.
Jackson Hawk leads all scorers in the game with 8 points for Jay Addison, who are stuck 1 here in the OSBA Men's Trillium quarterfinal, game number 2. Earlier, it was Kings Heights advancing with a win over Uchenna Academy, a 41-point performance from Praise Badejo. One of these two teams looking to join Kings Heights in semifinal action on Saturday. Jay Addison with the first look on offense. Nicholson with the cut and the jam.
Wow, and what a fantastic small little pass as well. Super impactful play.
Nicholson had 42 points against FCBA back in December. Jay Addison looking for more. Janjo couldn't connect. Following up the play was Nicholson. 3-point lead now for the Jaguars. Shot is up. Left short. Ayers with the rebound in the corner. Resetting with Bryce Dennis. He finds Laren. Ayers looking for space inside. Coughs it up. Here comes Ibukunle. Taking to the air. Count the basket and 1. Foul on Bryce Dennis.
Moving so quick and pushing that transition. That's one thing that Jay Addison is so good at, is just those little things that affect the big play, like the little tip that he had to turn that into some transition basketball is fantastic.
Jay Addison, like you said, love to run in transition. They average 33 made field goals per game, 18 of which come from the hands of another teammate. So 18 assists on 33 made field goals. The rest of them, either one-on-one man or in transition.
Yep.
As Salem Ibukunle steps to the line for the and 1 play.
I think as we get more settled into this game and into the second, I think Jay Addison's defense is going to really start to recognize, oh wait, that is how we get our buckets, that's how we do it. We just got to go from defense and strong defense turning into best offense.
Kingston Ayers back out to Laren, slides towards the baseline. Laren from distance, front iron, loose ball, foul called. And fans, we just want to let you know, having a little bit of an issue with the scoreboard right now. We will keep you up to date as much as we can. 23-17 is the score now. Jay Addison ahead. 8:42 to go until the half. Elias Miller-Zabar checks back into the game for Jay Addison. Jackson Hawk to the bench. At the free throw line, Caleb Banfield. He makes a pair. And when you look at the season for Brampton City Prep, free throws have been a problem, averaging 54% on 25 attempts per game.
Yeah, that's you just don't want to leave those little points and those little things because they turn into massive things. And I think we can expect really close games throughout this tournament. And if Brampton City Prep were to move on as well, you never want a close game to come down to something like that.
Shot clock violation as Janjo didn't get it off in time. 23-19, Jay Addison ahead. 8:16 to go in the second quarter. VCP Provincial back on the tack. Laren works to the right. Top side. Ayers is there for the screen. Instead, it's in the corner. Bottomon settles it back down with Obiwi. Far side, Laren into a body, gets the shot off, no good. And Wall has it for Jay Addison. Shot is up, Miller-Zabar bottoms a three. His first field goal, welcome to the game. Timeout, Brampton City Prep. Jay Addison up off the bench with energy. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
We built this for Canadian Hoops fans. From rising youth talent to Team Canada stars, follow it all in one spot. Talk hoops, share takes, earn points, and unlock exclusive rewards all in one place. Score a trip to watch your favorite Canada basketball athlete, sign gear, exclusive merch, and VIP moments with your favorite players. From every province, for every player. This is for us. It's easier if we just show you.
Welcome back inside the Centennial College Gymnasium. JJ Evison, Haley Hopkinson here with you for this 24-game OSBA High School Championship weekend starting on Thursday. Tomorrow we move over to the Toronto Pan Am Center. It's men's Trillium quarterfinal number 2 as Laren gets to the rack, couldn't finish. Jay Addison and Brampton City Prep provincial squad going at it. 7-point lead for the Jaguars. Miller Zabar looking for the dump off, kick ball off the foot of Kingston Ayers. The next 4 games, all OSBA women's quarterfinal action as we see Niagara Prep make their way into the building.
Yes, hopefully, probably going to have a lot of close games in that as well, but already been super lucky today with some close games.
Nicholson dumps it off, pump fake to the rack. No good. Get your own rebound. Ibakunle picks up the dribble. Dumps it off to Elias Miller-Zabar. Back to Ibakunle. Working on Laren. Stolen. Ogbiwi into the body of wall. Elevates. Couldn't connect. Gets his own rebound. Sent out to Ubadaman. Back to Ogbiwi. Banfield fouled from behind by Nicholson.
Well, Ogbiwi did a fantastic job starting off that transition and turning that into another opportunity at the line here, but just by those active hands, and both teams are doing a better job of it now, but Brampton definitely looking for those extra opportunities to turn it into some more offense for them.
Banfield already 2 of 2 from the free throw line, looking for 2 more here. Connects on the first, makes it a 6-point game. The second falls through as well. Miller-Zabar playing catch with Cassidy Garrick. Now it's Wall on the attack. He loses the dribble. Banfield gives it up. Laren back to Banfield, and he gently lays it in. Just over 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Jaguars head by 3. Miller-Zabar from the free throw line. It's good.
Well, he's doing a great job of getting into his own space and the mid-range showing it off.
Cole Laren from the elbow whips it out. Banfield attacks. 1 step in from the 3-point line. Nothing but net. And Caleb Banfield's having himself a second quarter, 8 points and counting. Cassidy Garrick. Turnover. BCP with the throwdown. Isiosa Ogbewe.
Well, in a close game like that, that can really electrify your whole team, but we're seeing Soren do the calm down motion to his team to not let that rattle them at all.
Sorensen with another bucket, and he'll go to the line. He's got 10 points. And his first look from the free throw line upcoming.
Well, intensity on both sides of the court, definitely picking up here with some insane plays happening.
And Kingston Ayers picks up his second personal foul, 13th foul here in the second quarter. Nicholson at the line. Nicholson, the Jaguars' leading scorer through the regular season. He's got 11 points. Here come BCP quickly into the front court. Good ball movement. Bottom on. Bottom.
That's exactly what they need right there, because Jay Addison's defense has definitely picked up the intensity a little bit more, so that ball movement's exactly what they need.
Wide open, Jackson Hawk attacks the paint through 3 bodies, doesn't get the call. Power play here for BCP. Ogbiwi with the left. Isiosa Ogbiwi has been a track star here in the second quarter for BCP. 32-31, Brampton back ahead. The dump off underneath, rejected. Wide open, Nicholson gets it off in time. I don't know how he had that much space all alone under the basket. Here comes Banfield, working on Miller Zabar. They're gonna clear out the side. Bottom on, kicks it out. Shot is up and missed, but there's a rebound for Ayers. And another foul, sending BCP to the free throw line.
Well, that's one thing he's especially great at, is fighting through contact in positions like that and getting down in the paint with one strong take. So seeing that pay off for sure right now.
Jackson Hawk picks up his third, so he'll see the rest of the quarter from the bench for Jay Addison as Ayers comes short on the free throw attempts. Cassidy Garrick over the timeline. Miller Zabar spins, looking for a back cut. Instead, it's a distance 3 that's off the mark. Offensive rebound, Garrick looking inside. Back door, left short from Janjo. BCP, Ugbalaman. Yes! Delvin Ugbalaman's back-to-back threes have Brampton City Prep up 4 here as we approach the 3-minute mark. Miller Zabar, back iron. Turnover. Soren Nicholson's not the guy you want to give it to, because he'll do that.
Yep, a lot of contact right there, but still stayed poised and strong arms up.
Banfield calmly from the free throw line, off the mark. Nicholson soaring in for the rebound. Cassidy Garrett plays it to the far side. Miller Zabar on the cut. That 99-mile-an-hour fastball just able to be held. Ibakunle, that's going to hit the stanchion out of bounds. Caden Wright into the game for BCP Provincial. Over the timeline comes Utej Guman. Turnover. It's a 2-on-0. Guman actually there to present his body and make the shot difficult. Here comes Ogbewe, dump off Banfield. Patience, step through, no good. Quickly ahead, Miller Zabar with 1 to beat. Hard foul, gonna go against Delvin Ugbalaman, his first.
Well, both teams here definitely pushing for transition. Like we were talking about earlier too, it's a really strong point for both of these two teams, and they're gonna know exactly kind of how to defend it. So when we're seeing wide open shots and just the presence of somebody else kind of disrupting it, both these teams know how to really guard that open transition.
Elias Millar Zabar at the free throw line with a chance to tie the game. Just under 2 minutes to go until the half. So after the violation and the miss, still a 2-point game. Tej Guman stuck in front of his own bench, gives it up. Delvin Ugbataman dumps it off. Banfield, no good. Nice rebound there from Caden Wright. Stepping in, Ogbiwi for 2.
Yeah, he's been on fire, just doing absolutely everything on this court, mid-range as well.
10 points for Ogbiwi, stretching it into a 4-point lead for Brampton City Prep. All the way to the rack was Malachi Wall, who gets fouled. Foul against Ugbataman, his second. Wall misses the first.
One more shot. Malachi Wall to the line.
The second will fall. A foul on a 3-point attempt is going to send Ugbataman to the line for 3.
That's a difficult shot too. It was completely off balance.
You know, good clean closeouts, you don't see them very often, but they're so effective.
Yeah.
You get there, you get in your ready position with your hands up, and honestly, that's the best you can do. The shooter's already elevated.
100%.
You just make your presence felt, perhaps more than seen. Different outcome. Ugbataman swishes the first. Ugbataman with 13 matches his point total from the Sweet 16 win over Ascend Prep. 42-36, BCB back in front as we approach 60 seconds left until the half. Ibakunle, long strides, floater, yes. Banfield swings it. Ugbataman back to Banfield, toe on the line. They're gonna count it for 3. Looked to me like he had a toe on that green line, I don't know. Wall kicks it out, sidestep. Ibakunle, too strong with the response. Janjo with the offensive board. Ibakunle relocating, 10 on the shot clock. Wide open, Soren Nicholson, one dribble in. Yes.
Perfect. Jay Addison's doing a really great job of really spreading the floor, not collapsing. To get nice open looks like that.
Nicholson's got 17 points. The attack back out for Ugbataman. Banfield, 4 seconds. He gets the shot off, in and out. The full court heave from the hands of Ibakunle, not off in time. 5-point lead, Brampton City Prep ahead of Jay Addison in the OSBA Men's Trillium quarterfinal number 2. You're watching the 2026 OSBA High School Basketball Championships live from Centennial College. Don't go anywhere.
We built this for Canadian hoops fans. From rising youth talent to Team Canada stars, follow it all in one spot. Talk hoops, share takes, earn points, and unlock exclusive rewards all in one place. Score a trip to watch your favorite Canada basketball athlete, sign gear, exclusive merch, and VIP moments with your favorite players. From every province, for every player. This is for us. It's easier if we just show you.
Quarterfinal number 2 from Centennial College. J.J. Evison, Haley Hopkinson here with you on this Thursday morning still. Had to check.
Right.
BCP Provincial up 5 at the start of the second half. Bryce Dennis with 4 points. He leads the charge here. Elevates too strong. Rebound corralled by Salem Ibakunle. Leading all scorers in the game is Soren Nicholson for the Jaguars. He's got 17. Delvin Ugbataman for Brampton City's got 16. Underneath the basket, they bring it back out. Ibakunle keeps that toe tied to the ground, preventing the travel. Backside cut, loose ball. Off a couple of hands and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Jaguars.
Now, Jay Addison usually leaves a fair amount of shooters around the perimeter. So maybe this half we'll see a little bit more of kicking out because BCP obviously, like we just saw in that last play, they also do a great job of collapsing. So like we saw, tons of hands get in there and it gets a little messy.
Delvin Ugbataman swings it. Bryce Dennis, far side. The attack, the finger roll. Cole Laren adds to his point total. He's got 7 now. 7-point lead. Malachi Wall kicks it to the corner. Soren Nicholson works back to the middle, dumps it off. Ibakunle. What a cut. Oh, just off the fingertips of Jackson Hawk. Back out to Wall. He back irons that right to Cole Laren's hands. Laren, extra pass. Bryce Dennis inside the painted area. Alone under the basket. Another 2 for Cole Laren.
That was perfect. Almost a miscommunication with 2 BCP players down there. But, I mean, yeah, Cole Laren, we're expecting a big performance, right? Because he got 37 points in that win over Ascend Prep to get here. So he's coming right off of a massive performance. We're sure he wants to match it.
Jackson Hawk playing with 3 fouls, by the way, for Jay Addison. Elevates. Leaves it short. Laren with the rebound. He puts Hawk on his hip. Kicks it to the corner. Bryce Dennis inside. Swing. Ugbataman for 3. Yes! Delvin Ugbataman. Waiting patiently in the wings for the ball to swing his way. And it's pure.
Yeah, and that was perfect. We're seeing a lot of cutting and a lot more passing from BCP.
Soren Nicholson working to the right. The double comes left alone. Ibakunle floats it off glass. Ibakunle's got the first 2 points for the Jaguars here in the second half. Laren testing his hand, and Jackson Hawk has the board. Malachi Wall from one end to the other. Couldn't connect. Laren leading the charge. Left hand over Hawk is good. 6 straight points. Well, actually 6 points for Cole Laren, 3 for Delvin Ugbataman here to start the second half for BCP, who look like they've got a little bit extra right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Substitutions, Cassidy Garrick back in. Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside. A quick break. We'll be right back with more men's Trillium quarterfinal action.
We built this for Canadian hoops fans. From rising youth talent to Team Canada stars, follow it all in one spot. Talk hoops, share takes, earn points, and unlock exclusive rewards all in one place. Score a trip to watch your favorite Canada basketball athlete, sign gear, exclusive merch, and VIP moments with your favorite players. From every province, for every player. This is for us. It's easier if we just show you.
Welcome back inside the Centennial College Gymnasium. J.J. Evison, Haley Hopkinson here with you. The first men's Trillium quarterfinal game went the way of the Kings Heights Knights, led by 41 from Praise Badejo. They're into the semifinal. Which Trillium team will meet them? Between Brampton City Prep Provincial and the J. Addison Jaguars. 7:09 remaining in the third quarter, 54-42, Brampton City Prep ahead. The next 4 games are the OSBA women's quarterfinal action. Cole Laren gets fouled out on the perimeter. Soren Nicholson picks up his second.
Yeah, he's was walking around before this play started, and with that as well, like something's maybe bugging him a little bit.
The ball finds its way to Caleb Banfield, now swung over. Ugbataman leaves it for Laren, but that touches the out-of-bounds area. Turnover, BCP. BCP with a 10-7 record, finishing 4th in the OSBA Men's Trillium West Division. Jay Addison 14-3, finishing 4th in the Trillium East Division. Nice shot from Ibakunle, just left short. All the way, Bryce Dennis gets tripped up. And that foul's going to go against Ibakunle, his second, team second.
Well, we saw Bryce Dennis struggle a little bit in the first half of this game when it just came to free throw shooting, and then he took quite a big break on the bench in the second quarter, but he's coming back extremely aggressive in the second half and definitely trying to push the pace of this game. Neither team shooting exceptionally well from the free throw line. Brampton City Prep 9 of 15. That shot way off the mark. Meanwhile, Jay Addison 5 of 10. Banfield keeps, steps in over the top. Nice pass. What a recovery from Wall, but he gets some of the arm. And Isiosa Ogbiwi back to the line. Ogbiwi's got 10. Looking for more. The first OSBA women's game sees Niagara Prep, who had an up and down season, getting some fresh bodies back here, though late, taking on Orangeville, who snuck in recently. Turnover. Ogbiwi off the mark on the distance three. Nicholson with the rebound. And the Jaguars in desperate need of a good offensive possession here. Nicholson around the first, gets to the rack. Count it. And now hustling back. And he is limping. He might have a hamstring issue, and wouldn't that be tough news for the Jaguars? Yeah, he's grasping, he's down, he's going to have to come out. He knows it's not good. You noticed it earlier, it's showing now. No, it just looked like he was clearly uncomfortable, and that is, of course, the last thing you want to see here.
As Nicholson gets attended to. We'll keep it here. 10-point lead. And Jay Addison going to have to find a little bit more from Elias Miller-Zabar. Maybe Ibakunle has to do a little bit of heavy lifting. Jackson Hawk still stuck with those 3 fouls. Looks like he's going to join his teammates back on the floor now, and he needs to play disciplined.
He does, yes. And he started off very strong in this game, doing a little bit of everything, but definitely going to need some massive defensive possessions from him and just guarding that paint.
Jay Addison winning the rebounding battle, 25-16 at the half. So if they can give themselves a few extra possessions, you know, they can bring this thing back to something manageable, if not tied or in the lead by the fourth quarter.
Absolutely, and also at the half, they had 11 turnovers compared to 5. So some extra possessions with those reboundings and limited turnovers, it could end up being a lot close.
Bryce Dennis makes it a 12-point game. The Jaguars, soft shot from Hawk, left short, loose ball underneath. Ogbiwi, headmans, Ugbataman through the lane with the left. Oh man, put it on the highlight reel. 21 points for Delvin Ugbataman as BCP Provincial continue to stretch out their lead. The ball into the scores table.
Wow.
Soren Nicholson back into the game.
He went on the bike in the corner for maybe a minute.
Could have been a cramp the way he came up limping, but the immediate thought was anything other than that on the hamstring is usually a sign of we're not going to see this player again. Although championship weekend, I don't think they literally mean it, leave it all on the court, but give it your best effort. Ibakunle out of bounds. Jackson Hawk had a heel on the line. Those are the types of turnovers Gary Crawford doesn't want to see.
Yep, you got to be able to eliminate those to try to close the deficit.
Banfield forced back to the perimeter. Ugbataman just kisses the iron, left it short. Ibakunle, whip pass is a giveaway. Ogbiwi, Dennis, Ugbataman. Oh, that left-handed touch, so deft. 4:20 to go.
Jay Addison needs a strong possession here. 2 turnovers on the last ones.
Nicholson over top, blocked. Second chance, no good. Settled down by Delvin Ugbataman. Cole Laren kicks it out. Ogbiwi had a toe on the line, out of bounds. 16-point game now. 4:02 to go in the third quarter. BCP with no fouls here in the third quarter. Meanwhile, Jay Addison out of fouls to give.
Oh, it's time for Jay Addison to really lock in on the discipline play here. We obviously know Jackson Hawk playing with some fouls as well, but the entire team needs to play a little more careful here.
Here's Jackson Hawk down the middle of the floor. The dump off and the finish. Salem Ibakunle lays it through. Bryce Dennis, the inside-out dribble. Couldn't find open space. Good perimeter ball movement. Cole Laren off the mark. Dennis there fighting for the offensive board. Back out to Laren. Ogbiwi and Banfield tries his hand at a 3. That rims around and settled down by Darren Janjo. Ibakunle wants the one-on-one matchup here. Nice cut by Nicholson. He throws it down with 2.
So definitely must be feeling better to pull that one out. It's a great sign to see for Jay Addison, but definitely gonna have to
collective sigh of relief.
Yeah, for real.
From the fans and the bench of the Jaguars. Dennis behind the back. What a pass. That's lost out of bounds. Isioso Ogbiwi couldn't corral it cleanly.
It's a couple times it's happened in this game for Brampton where it's right under the net and it's just not totally ready because you never really know, I guess, with your teammates whether it's a quick little shot or a pass there. So staying ready or a little more communication in BCP could truly blow this one out.
Jackson Hawk down low, the doubles there. Somebody's got to be open. Give your guy a target, and there it is. Janjo finishes the play. His first 2 points of the game. Right back the other way. BCP couldn't connect. 2-on-1. Right there, you kind of want to see Ibakunle keep that instead of dump it off. You know, go in with pressure, force the defender to make a decision, either stand in your way or just give you the lane.
Absolutely.
10-point game. 2:25 to go in the third quarter. Brampton City Prep ahead of Jay Addison. It's the OSBA Men's Trillium quarterfinal number 2 at the OSBA High School Basketball Championships. Bryce Dennis to the rack. He'll go back to the line for 2. Soren Nicholson picks up his third, so him and Jackson Hawk both playing with 3 fouls for the Jaguars. Dennis starting to find his stroke from the free throw line. In the first half was 2 of 6. Here in the second half, 3 of 3 with a look at a fourth. Jackson Hawk with the rebound off the miss. Malachi Wall over the timeline. Going one-on-one with Utej Guman. Nicholson has it on the perimeter, working on Bryce Dennis. Tries to get the step, those long strides, get him some space, but blocked. Up and under, Bryce Dennis there to receive the pass. Back to a 13-point lead, under 2 to go here before the final corner.
That was just a perfect pass to Bryce Dennis right there.
Ibakunle calmly waits for the screen. Attacks over the top. The pass for Janjo was not handled cleanly, and now Soren Nicholson stretching out his obliques. He's just battered and bruised and
seriously
continues to shine. Utej Guman works back to the far side. Banfield, nice give and go. That's a hard foul. Isiosa Ogbiwi will go to the free throw line.
Ogbiwi this game has just always done a fantastic job at always just having a foot ahead of his defender. He finds those lanes and he cuts extremely hard, and the contact that usually he comes into is the people coming at him, which is obviously a lot easier to draw the contact on that one and get to the line.
So now a trio of Jaguars with 3 fouls as Salem Ibakunle picks up his third. Warning assessed to BCP's bench as Ogbewe drains the second. And how do the Jaguars close out this third quarter? Miller Zabar picks up the dribble underneath, left short. What looked like an easy lay-in for Ibakunle. Turns into an odd man rush here for BCP. Underneath with the reverse. Banfield's good.
That was a great way to shift his body and pivot to be able to get a better look at that one.
Wide open, Ibakunle through contact, couldn't get it to go, fighting for his own rebound. Stripped, set outside, turnover. Guman, no good. Following up the play, couldn't connect with Banfield, and now a turnover intercepted by Ugbataman. Quickly ahead, Banfield's gonna throw it down with the right.
That was extremely impressive, starting with the steal right there and a massive dunk.
Ibakunle has the chair pulled from underneath. BCP with another opportunity, and it's a ferocious slam from Isiosa Ogbiwi. 20-point lead at the end of 3 quarters. Brampton City Prep win the quarter by 15. 10 minutes left to play here in the OSBA Men's Trillium quarterfinal number 2. Don't go anywhere.
We built this for Canadian Hoops fans. From rising youth talent to Team Canada stars, follow it all in one spot. Talk hoops, share takes, earn points, and unlock exclusive rewards all in one place. Score a trip to watch your favorite Canada basketball athlete, sign gear, exclusive merch, and VIP moments with your favorite players. From every province, for every player. This is for us. It's easier if we just show you.
Built for hardwood hooping.
A 20-point lead. Does it need protecting? Brampton City Prep ahead of Jay Addison here, looking to book their ticket to the semifinal. The first shot of the fourth, a 3 from Soren Nicholson, who's confused us a little bit here. Is he injured? Is he not? It doesn't look that way.
Yeah.
The response from Ugbadaman, man, can he ball?
Absolutely, and felt like for BCP they had this string of runs, and Jay Addison got caught up in a ton of turnovers like we just saw right now. And
Banfield couldn't connect, and Jay Addison have the ball. You'll see only 4 blue jerseys in the backcourt. That's because back on the deck on the other side of the court is Soren Nicholson, who don't know if he can continue to play through that hamstring issue.
yeah, it seemed like he already had pushed it once by coming back onto the court in such a short amount of time. But it looks to maybe not just be fully a cramp.
No, he's waving off his teammate, looking to stretch him out. 9:18 to go in regulation, still a 20-point game. We'll take a quick break for injury purposes. Stay with us. So Darren Janjo checks into the game. Jay Addison ball on their own baseline, 24 on the shot clock. It's still a 20-point game. Soren Nicholson heads to the bench. 24 points for Jay Addison. Just a smidge under half the team's points as Malachi Wall gets to the rack and lays it in with the right. Wouldn't surprise me to see Brampton City Prep take their time on each of their next offensive possessions. Really milk the clock. Ugbadaman had to alter that trajectory with the closeout right in his face. Wall cuts through the middle of the paint, kicks it out. Ibakunle back inside, Euro stepping. That's into contact. Ugbadaman picks up his third.
Well, I think for Jay Addison here, if they want a real strong chance at trying to close this gap and come back and win, it's going to really be about taking care of the ball. They've had a ton of turnovers in this second half. That's just come at bad times because that's really electrifying. BCP, they turn it into transition basketball, and that's where you're getting those crazy dunks, those insane plays that only really make BCP thrive that much more. Same way we've seen Jay Addison, a couple massive plays, and all of a sudden they're on a run. But Jay Addison needs to either trigger that, but especially they need to take care of the ball.
Well, Jay Addison averaged 17 turnovers per 100 possessions. That shot too strong. Mostly Brampton City Prep jerseys around the rack. And Isiosa Ogbewe going to put it back for 2.
Yeah, that was crazy. There are 3 BCP jerseys just figuring out who's going to take the shot, and no Jay Addison player in between the net and them.
Elias Miller-Zabar dances with it on the outside, swings it. Ibakunle, one dribble inside, elevates, no good. Miller-Zabar with the second chance, kicks it out. Wall, jab step, comes back, swings it. Ibakunle top side, that's good for 3.
It's a great shot right there. A little more ball movement from all of them, and shots like that are opening up.
Caleb Banfield gives it up. Top side, Udaj Guman, no. Defensive rebound swallowed up by Janjo. And quickly it settles it down with Wall. We'll be seeing a lot of Malachi Wall here down the stretch, you'd like to think. Although, as I say that, guess who's standing at the scores table? Soren Nicholson.
Oh my gosh.
Chugging an electrolyte. Dennis, Ugbataman, time and space, left it short. Wall couldn't corral it. Ugbataman inside, kicks it out. Utaj Guman for 2. Miller Zabar kicks it out. Deep 3, that's going to fall for Darren Ajanjo.
That was perfect and a needed one right there because no one even closed out on him. So when you're that open, you got to hit those.
Bryce Dennis loses the handle. Then trips over his own shoot, turns the ball over. Malachi Wall composes himself, steps into a 3, front irons it. Bryce Dennis with the rebound. Navigates through 2 blue jerseys, goes all the way, kicks it out. Ugbataman, no, and Hawk has the rebound. Miller Zabar blocked. Caleb Banfield to the right. Ogbewe misses the hammer. Saved, but right to Jay Addison. 3-on-1. Got to keep this here. Thrown down the other way. Janjo's got the last 5 points. Ogbewe kicks it. Guman. Pure. Utej Guman has got 5 here in the 4th quarter. 16-point lead. Brampton City Prep ahead of Jay Addison. Miller Zabar swings it wide open. Wall. Yes. Malachi Wall makes it a 13-point game. 5:17 to go. Timeout on the floor. Don't go anywhere. Things could get interesting. This is the OSBA Men's Trillium quarterfinal number 2. The Jay Addison Jaguars staring down a 13-point deficit. Soren Nicholson back onto the court. 5:17 to go, but can they slow down the Brampton City Prep Flamethrowers?
Yeah, well, it really feels like the pace took a massive step down in this game, and the last couple of minutes before that timeout, I don't know, it didn't really feel like a quarterfinal game to me, and we're seeing it on the bench for Jay Addison. Jackson Hawk screaming a little bit, trying to maybe get his players a little more amped up, and we just saw the turnover right there. Malachi
Wall gives it up, extra pass. Here comes Hawk in off glass, laying it through. So a turnover leading to 2 points. That's a good start out of that timeout for the Jaguars. Cole Laren navigating tight spaces, gets to the rack, couldn't connect, loose ball. Who's going to get it? Laren throws it up, misses. And the Jaguars back on the hunt. Hawk has it. One dribble. Jackson Hawk's got the last 4 points for the Jaguars. 9-point game, 4:22 to go.
Oh, he is clapping. He's fired up. He thinks he's got the chance to motivate this team.
Utej Guman with the floater. No good, but he's going to go to the free throw line. Cassidy Garrick picks up his first team foul. So each team with 1 foul here, 4:11 to play. So lots of fouls to play here. You got to be smart with those down the stretch.
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, a single-digit lead right now. So Jay Addison did a great job coming out of that timeout. I think everyone could feel the off vibe before that timeout. It didn't feel like, I don't know, it was just didn't feel like a quarterfinal game to me, but I think Jackson Hawk motivated Jay Addison for sure. We could hear coaches from BCP bench trying to get loud, trying to get his boys riled up, and yeah.
Again, a pair of missed free throws for BCP. We talked about that being one of the team's struggles in the season. 57% during the regular season from the charity stripe. Ibakunle couldn't connect, fighting for the rebound, but that falls with Kingston Ayers. He dribbles it into the front court and dumps it off. Bryce Dennis into some open space from the elbow. Yes! Ibakunle out on the perimeter, hands it off to Malachi Wall. Jackson Hawk inside, brings 3 bodies to him. Ibakunle strokes it and buries it.
That's a massive shot right there.
8-point game. BCP ahead, 82-74. 3:10 to go in regulation. Utej Guma couldn't shake his assignment. Turnover. The Jaguars going to take their time with it. Jackson Hawk works to the middle of the floor. Attacks with the left, kicks it. Shot is up. Cassidy Garrick, back iron. Banfield's there. Laren out of bounds. Good defensive footwork from Ibakunle to force the turnover.
Yep. Yeah, even they got the crowd behind them now for Jay Addison, so I think they're definitely starting to feel a rush, but as far as Soren Nicholson looks, still kind of wincing through it, so at some point coach gonna have to decide too whether you keep him on the floor if he can't play 100%, knowing that there are some other guys who maybe can give 100%, especially on defense. That's, I would think, where it's gonna be most impactful.
And in that Brampton City Prep provincial huddle right now, there's got to be one message, and it is take care of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's the same thing that Jay Addison got caught up in, but I mean, there's still so much time left in this game. It's absolutely anybody's game. You got to take care of it, and you got to be aggressive on defense.
Again, coming up, 4 OSBA women's quarterfinal games to round out day 1 of the 2026 OSBA High School Basketball Championships. Kings Heights already through to the semifinals in the men's Trillium bracket. They rode 41 points from Praise Badejo to victory over Uchenna Academy at 9 a.m. this morning. And I talked to Praise after the game, asked him if he enjoys playing that early in the morning. He told me he doesn't. His play tells us otherwise, yeah. But he says, you know, in win or go home basketball, you always got to be ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
And which men's Trillium team will be the second to make their semifinal presence established? Ibakunle to the rack, off glass, too strong, loose ball. Ayers settles it down. Bryce Dennis behind the back, and he was on the run. He had 2 options, either throw it to the guy on his right or make a nifty pass behind the back, or continue to dribble it and bring it back out, take shave time off the clock, right? Up here 8.
100%. But yeah, those little things, that's where it's taking care of the ball. It's a fantastic pass, but you got to think more critically in those situations, whether you're the passer or the receiver.
Malachi Wall will bring the ball up. Nicholson and Wall get it over the timeline together. Jackson Hawk on the backside. Cassidy Garrick, bounce pass underneath. Ibakunle left it short. Bodies on the floor, and Ibakunle gets the second chance to go.
Oh, tech.
Yeah, with the warning earlier coming to BCP's bench, they get the technical now. And looks like Ibakunle is going to shoot it. Salim Ibakunle couldn't connect, leaving it at a 6-point game. 2 possessions, 2:15 to go There's not much like playoff basketball.
Right. I think for Brampton right here, they're going to have to eat up this clock right now for sure and just come up with a really great play and get a good shot quality up, get on the board, but take up your time.
The handoff. Ugbadaman keeps the dribble alive. Laren working back to the near side. Dennis all alone underneath with the left. Bryce Dennis.
That was a fantastic play that showed patience and everything you need.
Nicholson, patience pays off. Good find by Malachi Wall there to draw double coverage. Dump it off underneath. Under 2 to go. Bryce Dennis. Down low. Finds Ugbadaman. And he's not going to make a mistake from there. Malachi Wall had it knocked out of bounds, but it was off of his forearm, so BCP with possession. Checking back into the game, Isiosa Ogbiwi. Out goes Kingston Ayers. They'll leave it for Dennis. Whip pass down low. Ugbadaman through contact. And Delvin Ugbadaman can finish all sorts of ways. He's got 14 points here in the second half, 30 in the contest. Cassidy Garrick leaves it for Soren Nicholson. Whip pass, Malachi Wall thought about it, brings it inside to dump it off to Nicholson, and he sees it through.
Nicholson's still doing a good job of being effective in this game, even if he's not feeling 100%.
Looked like a steal and a run out. They're going to call contact on the arm against Ibakunle, his fourth. Third foul on Ibakunle. Second team foul on Jay Addison. 1:04 to go. 8-point game. The Jaguars need a turnover. Ugbadaman back to Ogbewi. Laren, no, rebound. Forced out of bounds, it's going to go with the Jaguars. Brampton City Prep going back into a man coverage. Cassidy Garrick picks it up. Gets by his guy. Dumps it off to Soren Nicholson. Whip pass. Deep three. That's off the mark. Nicholson with the rebound, going for the putback in one motion, but gets fouled. Caleb Banfield picks up his first, team's second here of the fourth quarter. Delvin Ugbadaman, not the kind of guy you want to leave open. He gives it back up to Ogbiwi. Outside, Laren. 6 on the shot clock. Cole Laren thought it was a 2-point shot. He jumps into the lane and starts boxing out the free throw shooter. Wall over 2, looking, and he misses the third, looking for the front iron and a quick shot. 10.6 to go. Timeout, Jay Addison. Not too sure what the message could be here.
No.
Otherwise, play strong with sportsmanship.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everyone here battled real hard, but I mean, that last possession there, what was it, 3 offensive rebounds for BCP? Not even really pretty ones, just kind of arms going a little bit everywhere. I think taking care of the ball was just the one kind of thing lacking for both teams that time in this matchup. But it will unfortunately get the best of Jay Addison.
Brampton City Prep stretched their 5-point halftime lead to 20 points to start the fourth quarter. So credit Jay Addison for fighting back, making it an 8-point game. It was a 2-possession game at one point. But when you look back on the minutes without Soren Nicholson, who was out a few times due to injury or fatigue or a number of things.
Yeah.
BCP throw it out of bounds. Looked like they just could have dribbled it out off that 3-on-0 and just got lackadaisical there. 7 seconds to go. What do the Jaguars have? Quickly to Jackson Hawk. He'll get to the rack and lay it in. They're going to put time back on the clock, 2.9. And now Brampton City call a timeout.
Maybe the message here is, how the heck did the ball go out?
I mean, yeah, you can't let that go.
No.
As a coach, you know, and when you get to championship time, those types of plays separate winners from losers.
100%.
And right there, even though you're up 8 points, that's not a possession you want to see your team have.
Not one of the last possessions you want to have before making it to, what's next, semis?
Semis, and they're back on the court already. So it was a message of, hey, let's pay attention.
Yep.
Let's be in control. Cooler heads prevail. Right, with the amount of 2.9 seconds, you basically throw the ball in, toss it to the sky.
Yep.
Game's over. We'll have a conversation with player of the game, Delvin Ukbadaman, after the contest, so don't go anywhere. Then we've got 4 OSBA women's quarterfinal action, starting with Niagara Prep and Orangeville. And looks like we're going to see a couple of minutes of action from Mira Tang, who's been out most of the season after having surgery in August. Quickly in, Dennis right back, far side, and that's the ball game, 88-82, a 6-point win for Brampton City Prep over Jay Addison. Like I said, don't go anywhere. We're going to have a quick conversation with Delvin Ukbadaman right after this. All right, we're back here with player of the game, Brampton City Prep's Delvin Ukbadaman. 30-point performance at 11 a.m. this morning. When did you know you had that game in you?
I did it. As I said, I trust my coaches, I trust my teammates to find me when I'm open, and all I gotta do is make my shots, and that's what I did today. So,
the first half was a lot more back and forth. They took the lead in the second quarter, but you guys had a 5-point lead at the half, stretched that to 20 points at the start of the fourth. What was the message at halftime?
defense. That was the message. Defense and rebounding. That's all we need to do. After the rebound, we pushed the ball, pushed the pace, and after that, it was good. So.
What's it like playing against a guy like Soren Nicholson who can seemingly sliver through tight spaces and stroke it from distance? What's that competition like?
I mean, he's tough. He's a good player, you know. He gave us a few problems, but all you have to do is adjust. And basketball's about adjusting and playing different styles of basketball. Like, he plays, as you said, very fast-paced. We had to get a guy in front of him and make sure a guy stuck to him. So that was it.
On to the semifinals now. What's it going to take for you to reach a finals berth when you play again on Saturday?
Defense. That's all it is. Defensive rebounding. That's all it is.
Appreciate the time. Best of luck. Get some rest and recovery, all right? We'll be back with the OSBA Women's Quarterfinal #1, Niagara Prep and Orangeville Prep. Don't go anywhere.